going on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to Eastshade. Last episode, we found the Great Shade, as it's called. This thing is quite the beauty, but we didn't really get to explore it much, and I kind of want to take a poke around. But the main goal for today is I would like to head to Nava, which isn't far away, actually. We just have to head east a little bit, and we'll be right there. But if you remember last time, I was sad I don't want these people in my shot. I don't know if I can talk to them or not. But how chill would this be? Just soaking your feet in the river that is coming. Wait, can we get up in the tree? Maybe not right away, but there's a zip line from that tower to the tree, and then from the tree down somewhere. Oh, I want to check this out. Whoa. Okay, so that is definitely... Maybe they're not necessarily zip lines. You can go up them as well. I thought these were only one direction. But maybe that's not the case. I don't know. Either way, though, that's kind of cool. We'll head that direction one of these days. That's kind of northwest-ish through the Blushwood Forest. But for right now, I want to head, I guess just... Why are there two markers for Nava? I don't know. I want to head, just kind of do east, I guess? We might be following the paths, we might not be. But it's somewhere this direction, so I kind of just want to go that way. And I don't know how many side quests I plan on completing in this game. I don't feel like this is the type of game where I personally am going to feel the need to go back and do everything there is to do. I just kind of want to go through it at my own pace, and if I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't. And I don't know, just kind of take it slow, take it at my own pace, and not really focus too much on trying to get everything that there is to get done. But yeah, this is very, there's a lot of nothing out here. It's kind of nice. But Nava should be somewhere this direction. Ooh, can I see it through the trees? That looks kind of like a city. That's totally a city. But we have this building first to check out, so we will. Is there anyone home? Hello? Housekeeping? No? No one? Okay, that's fine. We'll take their candle, and then we'll read their books. Ooh. Received fire pit schematic. Fancy. Adventure Lifestyle Magazine. Building a campfire. A campfire is a handy tool for those wishing to brave the cold nights of Eastshade. Build one to cozy up your campsite and brew a nice cup of tea. In this issue of Adventure Lifestyle Magazine, we'll teach you how to light a fire of your own. Simply follow the schematic included here to light a roaring fire, sure to keep your evenings comfortable. Strap on your boots, adventurers, because the first step is collecting. Fellow adventurer, Lidsdale, shares the tale of his first time building a fire. Well, I'll never go back to sitting in the cold dark again. I ended up smelling like smoke, which wasn't my favorite thing, but you can't have a good camping experience without a toasty fire. Awesome. So now... No, not our journal. How do we... Let's craft a fire pit. Uses 4 sticks. That's awesome. Could also make a raft and then more canvases. Sweet. Oh, and one thing I totally forgot to do is the water fox thing. That is something I do want to look at, though, eventually. Maybe not in today's episode, but the water foxes that were being a nuisance to the park ranger that was clearing all the paths last time, that bear. We'll get to it. Dear Victor, how I have missed you. Only 3 months into my journey, and a large part of me wonders if it was an utter folly. I can't help but think of all the work you're doing in the shade without my help. Your dedication to the park is what inspired me to set out in search of my dearest passion. But what I found is that the world feels smaller without you by my side. For all the endless islands and new cities, I still find myself wishing to spend an evening by the fire with you. And so I have decided to return early. I had planned to surprise you, but couldn't wait. The world is beautiful, but even still, the vision of you is the one I cherish most. With love, Nils. P.S. I look forward to hearing about the birth of the water fox kits. They'll be nearly full grown by the time I return. Okay, speaking of which, this is actually about the water foxes and Victor, the park ranger. How crazy. So this is his place? It's so cozy and quaint. I like it. It's very fitting for just one individual. Oh boy, that is a nice looking city. And the music seems to agree. Is that another one of those zipline towers? It kind of looks like it. Okay, according to Steam, oh crap, is this another gatekeeper? One downside to this game is that apparently the frame rate drops pretty badly in the city, so brace yourselves for that, assuming we can even get in. Ooh, carriage driver.
All right then.
Interesting choice of voice actors, that's for sure. All right. What's up, Bear? Can we walk past you? I'm not permitted to enter. Oh boy.
Ah, yes, a newcomer. May I see your reference letters, please?
I need reference letters?
I'm afraid if you're seeking passage into Nava, you'll need 3 reference letters from citizens of Eastshade, signed and sealed.
Oh boy. Why do I need them?
It hasn't always been this way, but lately we've been getting more newcomers than usual. We don't want to be unwelcoming to new folk, but we are trying to have some measure of security. Will that be all then?
That is so strange. How do I get them?
Well, you need to find people who are willing to vouch for your character and writing. Since you're a newcomer, you'll have to make some friends in the country. Will that be all then?
Interesting. So we will have to go do some deeds for people, I guess.
Stay safe now.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, what should we do? Should we do the water foxes thing? Annika's house, owner's house, and then that's Kestrel's area. So what was his name? Victor, the park ranger, was right about here. So if we take the path to the south, which I think is the one we were just on, this should get us at least close. Ah, incoming sigh of beauty. This game. I just love how much it looks. I love how much it looks. Does that make any sense? No, it does not. I saw something. Roots. Beautiful. Oh, and speaking of beautiful, it's gotta get noisy. Wow. That's something. Oh crap. Okay, it's getting dark. But we now have the ability to make a campfire. I don't know if that'll also sprout up a tent, but if it does, then we'll be okay. Okay, so I think that's Kestrel's area. I think it was up on a cliff. So that should mean that's our park ranger right there. And he said the water fox den was about 100 paces, I think he said, away.
Good day for making trails, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it's lovely. Where do they live again?
They live in watery caves and crevices, usually secluded areas.
A watery cave. Okay, so if we follow a river, perhaps it'll lead to something? Maybe? Is this anything? Ooh, this looks like a cave with water in it. Hey, first time's the charm. It's not a saying that people say, but still, we got it on the first try. Okay, and so we have... Is that a trap? It is a trap. Set bait. We'll set the eggs. Do we have to come back later? Or... This is a cool cave. It's not... It kind of ends, but... We got it! Is that coming from the water fox? Whoa.
You managed to trap him. I heard the shrieks all the way above ground. I need to administer the sound.
Go for it. That is such a cool sound.
Well, I guess I should thank you. I was ready to give up on this damned water fox. Listen, it's pretty clear that you're a nature lover. I don't know how you managed to catch that animal, but I do appreciate it. Let me show you how to make a snug tent. Should be useful for someone like you, roaming the country and all. It will give you a place to relax if you need to kill time, and shelter if you find night sneaking up on you.
Like it is right now. So now we can make a tent and a campfire? Hey, Victor, I got a favor to ask. Can you write me a letter?
Sure,
to Nava,
I can
please?
vouch for you. You really got me out of a pinch there with that water fox.
Oh, heck yes. That's one letter of reference. Sweet. Now we just need 2 more. The only other one I can think of right now would be owner asked for a painting of the coastline, the beaches, which we got. We did manage to make a painting of that for him, or to paint a painting of that for him. So I want to backtrack a little bit and go pay owner a visit, assuming that time, or that it's not too late in the day. But if it is, we now have a tent that we can make, which requires twine. And didn't owner say he could make us twine? Or he would teach us how to make twine? I think once we give him the painting, he'll teach us how to make twine. I think that's what the arrangement was, if I'm not mistaken. Also, why does it look like it's like morning already? I thought it was getting dark. Maybe it just went by a cloud or something? The sun, that is? I don't know. But it's now looking like a much better time of day. Hello, owner.
What a lovely sandy beach you've painted. Would you be willing to give it away for the opportunity to learn?
Abso-freaking-lutely. Give
this
painting?
Is splendid. It will be the prized piece of my sitting room. Now, here's how to make twine.
Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have a room specifically for sitting? That's pretty fancy, owner.
Mind the plants underfoot.
Okay, so now we can make twine out of roots, and we need 5 to make a tent. I feel like a tent's going to be renewable. There's nothing like a solid roof and feather bed, but a tent is a safe refuge nonetheless. It's also good to have if you need to wait around. This must be placed on solid, flat ground. And we need 5 twine. Now we can make a tent. I kind of wanted to... Well... Maybe I just tried to cancel it and... Oh, and you can rotate it too? That's so cool. And now I get rid of it. How? That works. Okay. Oh, actually... Does giving him a painting... Can you give us a letter of reference for helping you out?
What can I do for you?
I probably should have asked this. Admission to Nava?
Any friend of Bojan's is a friend of mine. Here.
All right, that's 2.
Mind
now,
the plants underfoot.
I wonder if we can backtrack to Lindau. There were... What did we help? We didn't help that kid necessarily get off the roof when he was trying to fly. We did help the book writer, the bookworm, book owl guy. I don't know what to call him. I forget his name. So maybe he'll have a letter of reference for us? Maybe? And I think he was over in this general direction. Yes, that's his hammock. Hello, good sir. I don't remember your name. Pick topic. Nah, he doesn't. Maybe somewhere in Lindau, though. I don't remember. Maybe the innkeep? What was her name? Nisa? No, I'm making stuff up. I forget, to be completely honest. Oh, it feels good to be back here. It's so cozy and quaint. Wait, did we ever go inside this building? I don't think we did. Ooh, you look like you need a favor. In exchange for said favor, can you write me a letter of recommendation?
Who's there? Nika? Is that you?
Nika, not Nisa. I was off by a letter. No, it's not. Eson.
You must be one of the tourists. Terrible about the sinking and all that. Glad you're okay. Yada yada, etc. But will you go get Nika, the innkeeper? I need help.
Why is there a jug on your head? I feel like I need to ask that first.
It's stuck, obviously. Now, would you be so kind as to go get Nika for me?
How does that even happen?
It happens. It's fairly normal, really. Doesn't it happen to you from time to time?
Not really, but I'll go get her.
Brilliant. I'll wait here.
Stuck in a jug. Okay. Eson. What the, scenario? He's found himself in quite the pickle. Or I guess quite the jar. Nika. Oh, is that her? Hi, Nika.
The salty sea air never gets old.
Eshan needs you. Ooh, she can maybe write us one too? Hold on, we'll talk to her after that. This is a clearly urgent situation.
Oh, of course he does. And what is it this time?
He has a jug stuck on his head.
Again? That's like the 8th time. All right, then, we'd better go help.
Oh, this should be good. Was she just gonna pull? Because I could have done that. Let's find out. After you, milady. It's not anyone.
Oh,
Or let's
it's
not have
really
anyone see.
stuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty stuck.
I think what we need here is some soap. Would you be a dear and fetch some soap from Amin's house? It's just down the stairs and across the courtyard.
Sure. We're gonna lube up the... Oh my gosh, how did I miss all these buildings? Down the stairs and across the courtyard. This would be our means. I don't know if I couldn't interact with these before, or if I just missed them.
Hello there. Can I help you, traveler?
That's such a cool owl face. Could I borrow some soap?
Soap? Well, certainly. May I ask why?
It's too weird for words.
You shouldn't use soap for that. It's not safe. Anyway, I'll ask no more. Here. And no need to return it.
Oh,
Is
that's
he
great.
a friend of yours?
Oh my gosh. This is so awkward. I barely know him.
Well, I shouldn't gossip then. He's
What's the
just
dirt?
such a peculiar man. And you know what? I think Lenny is going to have some real issues when he grows up.
Lenny's the kid, right? The one that thought he could fly?
Well, you've seen him. The boy is unhinged. And not just that. I've been hearing a lot of yelling coming from that house. I think it's quite a broken home. You know, I imagine you'll be traveling all around this island, being a tourist and all. Perhaps when you get to Nava, you should let the sheriff know about Isan. I think it's only right, you know, for Lenny.
Isan. That's how you say it. Okay. Why don't you? I'll play along. I'll tell the sheriff.
I think it'd be best for the child. I only have his best interest at heart. Isan is not a stable man, and wholly unsuitable to be a parent.
Wow.
Here, this will help you with the toll. Right. Well, here's some soap. Safe travels.
The toll that we already paid? That toll? I think so. All right. I don't know what she thought we were using that soap for, but I'm sure it is far worse than what we're actually using it for. All right.
What do you expect me to do with that? Give the soap to Nika. Ugh.
Wow. Okay.
You have the soap. Well, let's try this thing then. Here, let me have that soap.
Aw. Don't get to actually see it.
Well, I guess it was convenient that you dropped in when you did. Thanks for getting Nika.
You're welcome. I'm still gonna ask. How did you get your head stuck?
Well, you are a nosy tourist, aren't you? Beeswax.
What? I feel like I should let him know about the yelling. Maybe they were playing a game or roughhousing or something, and it's not actually like a broken home situation like she thought.
I mean, that nosy, stuck-up, goody two-talon. If you had to deal with what I have to deal with.
Or maybe not.
She just doesn't like me because I'm not posh like her. This whole town is stuck up. Them and all their judging eyes. You know what? Get out of my house. You're just like everyone else in this town. Coming in here and telling me I'm a bad father. Get out.
I didn't say you were a bad father.
I know that's what you meant. Just get out.
Okay. Well, that went over well. Let's go talk to Nika real quick, though, and see if she can give us permission to enter Nava. I think that could be a lot of fun. Hello again, Nika.
The traveling artist.
Yes, we just spoke not even 2 minutes ago. That music, guys, it's so good.
Sure, I can do that for you.
And there's 3. I think that's 3, right?
Take care now.
Letter of reference. 3. Admission to Nava is updated. Okay. Can I close this behind me? I can. Alright. Is there anything else that we need to do? So, this woman wants a bird with a distinct hoot. A lost amulet in the water? I could have maybe looked for that. Letters of reference. Talk to him. Abandoned tower. Maybe I need to venture there at night? Mother's last wishes? You know, we'll be returning here at some point. For now, I want to press on and continue with our mission of getting into Nava. So I think I'll just meet you guys there, because this is a long trek back exactly where we just came from. So, I'll see you there in a sec. Alright, Nava is just over the horizon. Or, more accurately, just over this giant ravine, valley, whatever you want to call it. With a lovely little waterfall coming down from Nava itself. That's gorgeous. A superb. Alright, though, before we head across, though, I do want to venture off a little bit off the beaten path and explore ever so slightly. There's this, looks like a hot air balloon looking thing. I'm curious what this is and or does. Maybe this is how we get to the Restless Reach or Tiffmore Bluffs, maybe. Although that looks like it probably connects somehow. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see what was to the north of the entrance to Nava. It looks really interesting, though. Oh, I'm getting hung up on the rocks. Why, hello. How's it going? Nessa's balloon.
Hello, brave traveler. I can see you have an adventurous spirit. I've got an excursion you're sure to love.
Okay, flying excursion.
Righto, sharp as a knife you are. This here is the bursting bubble. It has the ability to take passengers all the way up to the mountaintop.
Ooh, that's not the best name for something that's supposed to keep you afloat.
The ride is sure to give you a burst of adrenaline.
That's a terrible name. Nah, it sounds exciting.
You think so? I wish more people had your spirit. Last person here said they'd never ride it with a name that sounded so dangerous.
Well, it does sound dangerous, but you gotta live a little. Nah, it's perfect.
Oh, good. I thought it was spot on. I'll keep the name then. You know, when I invented this thing, I really thought it was going to revolutionize transportation. Imagine just flying right up to the tip top of the world. Seems like something everyone would want to do. But for some reason, folks just don't seem to understand the idea. They can't seem to picture a balloon carrying people in the sky. I've hardly been able to get anyone out here to see it in person. Anyhow, thanks for helping with the name, Traveler. Seems to me that you're full of good ideas.
Okay, well now I feel kind of bad about the whole thing. I was saying that so we'd get a free ride in the balloon. I feel like I should have told her to change it so she'd actually get some clients. And then maybe be like, hey, thanks for all the good business. Can we not fly in it?
Traveler. Hope things are going well for you. As for me, I still haven't got anyone new out here to fly with me. Shame, because I know anyone would love it if they saw it.
Okay, so our new mission is to find someone. Despite her wishes to ferry passengers, she's having trouble describing her invention and convincing people to come see it. Alright, well I think Nava is the best place to convince people to get in a bursting balloon. One that its job is to keep you alive and to not burst. But we can sell anything, right? We're a traveling painter. Okay, now that we have the letters of recommendation, it's time to cross the bridge and head into Nava. This is exciting. Hello, Bear.
Do you have your references in order?
Effie. I do.
Yes, it appears everything is in order. Go right ahead then. And welcome to Nava.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh yeah. I've got a stupid smile on my face right now, guys. Look at that. They've even got, what do you call that? The multi-level farming? Tiered terrace? There's a word for it. I can't remember the name. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so cool. Welcome to Nava. And with that, I think we're going to end for today. When we get back next time, we will obviously be exploring this beautiful city. I don't know how large it is. It doesn't seem like it's going to be super massive, given as how... Well, no, this whole island was Lindau, and this whole thing is Nava, so... It's about the size of the starter island of Lindau. I called it an island. It's not really, but... Anyway, this is going to be fun to explore, and it also houses our second of 4 accomplishments for our mother's wishes as far as paintings. She wants us to paint. She wants the giant Capitol building, I think, which to me looks like that building over yonder. But, as I already said, we will get to that next time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me today on this beautiful Wind Down Wednesday, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, take care.